Awka, named after former federal head of service, Mrs. Ebele Okeke, was also commissioned by the president. President Buhari, while performing the function virtually, said that the projects are part of his commitment to improve on infrastructural development in the country, create employment opportunities, and enthrone sustainable economic transformation. The president further enumerated social and economic benefits of the bridge and disclosed that the project were funded through loans and money recovered from crime. He explained that most of the debts recorded by his administration were tied to infrastructure, which has direct impact on economic growth of the nation.
These are truly bridges of connectivity, interaction, and integration across major rivers of commerce and opportunity such as the River Niger, Benue, and the Cross River. These bridges reduce travel time, improve business efficiency, and service delivery time. It is my honor and pleasure to declare them open for public use, and I wish all those who travel and traverse them safe journeys and pleasant travel experiences.
The governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, in his speech, said that the project will be a major economic game changer for the Southeast, South-South, and the entire Nigeria. He commended President Buhari for delivering the second Niger bridge, noting that the bridge has remained one of the major projects the southeastern part of Nigeria has been agitating for. According to the governor, other projects needed to fast-track development in the southeast, including railway, gas pipeline, among others, will be presented to Buhari's successor.
We've come to express our gratitude, boundless gratitude, because history is being made. The people of the Southeast have agitated. It is our pleasure, overjoyed today in the Southeast, that we have come to take good the second Niger bridge for Asaba, Delta, and Anambra. It becomes like the twin cities of New York and New Jersey. Fundamental change, creating, catalyzing new axis of prosperity. And we hope the other ones, other jigsaw part of the puzzle, will be fixed.
The event attracted governors, including Governor Ifeanyi Okowa of Delta State, represented by his chief of staff, and Imo State Governor Hope Uzodimma, traditional rulers from the host communities, among others. The unveiling and cutting of tape was done by the Minister of Labour and Employment, Dr. Chris Ngige, accompanied by governors, traditional rulers, and other critical stakeholders to climax the event. From the second Niger bridge, Valentine Bada reporting for ABS News.
The Nnewi under the umbrella Nnewi Concerned Citizens Vigilante has inaugurated and equipped the security personnel with a high-tech gadgets as part of measures to strengthen security in the area. The initiative championed by the senator representing Anambra South Senatorial District, Senator Ifeanyi Ubah, and other concerned citizens of Nnewi is to improve the security of lives and property of the people, in line with the agenda of Governor Chukwuma Soludo-led administration. The event, which took place at Ifeanyi Ubah Stadium, Nnewi North local government area, recorded equipping over 700 security personnel from across the four quarters of Nnewi, which are Otolo, Uragu, Umudim, and Nnewichi, with gadgets to upskill their work for effective delivery. Chimeziume reports.
The event, which took place at Ifeanyi Ubah Stadium, Nnewi North Council area, recorded equipping over 700 security personnel from across the four quarters of Nnewi, which are Otoro, Uruago, Umudim, and Nnewi, with gadgets to upscale their work for effective delivery. Speaking during the inauguration ceremony, the governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, represented by the Commissioner for Homeland Affairs, Chief Chikodi Angara, expressed gratitude to Senator Ubah and other partners for their patriotism and love for humanity. The governor emphasized that taking Anambra State to the next level requires the contribution of everyone and assured that all the necessary support will be provided by the state government.
The most distinguished senator here for all he has been doing to support the improvement of security in Anambra State. Counting by what I have seen so far, it can be placed number one in the state, apart from the state government. I cannot thank the governor of Anambra State enough for recognizing that security is one of the major pillars of development. It enables other developments.
On his part, Senator Oba commended the security personnel for bringing out themselves to work for the well-being of the people. He highlighted some of the facilities put in place to secure Nnewi, to include solar lights with hidden cameras that are mounted on the streets of Nnewi, a control room with over 30 television sets, over 700 walkie-talkies provided to all the vigilantes, machetes, torchlights, good remuneration packages, insurance to the personnel, among others. Senator Oba challenged them to always be active, conscious and dedicated to their duties so that crimes and insecurity will be a thing of the past in the nearest future.
For us in Anambra State of Nigeria, we are very safe, and that is what we are demonstrating. Because if we are unsafe, we can't have the areas of people that are in this land dressed in our security outfits. In the next few weeks, we're able to show our strength, and then we'll do a march past. So please, I want to inform the entire world and Nigerians and Nnewi will be safe.
Reacting to the development, the special advisor to the governor on security, Air Vice Marshal Ben Chiobi, retired, thanked Senator Oba for all the good things he has been doing in Nnewi town and the entire Anambra South senatorial zone.
What we are witnessing today is part of the effort to empower the vigilante service of Nnewi to see that Anambra becomes a livable, a place to learn, a place to work, and a place to live and enjoy life.
In a remark, Nnewi North House of Assembly member-elect Honorable Augustine Ike thanked Senator Oba for the gesture and pledged support and commitment to the project. High point of the event was presentation of 2 Helios Toyota and 12 Sienna vehicles and 40 motorcycles to the general commanders and field marshals, quarter commanders and unit commanders. Present at the occasion were the President General Nzukora Nnewi, Dr. Maduka Atuenyi, Commander General Nnewi Concerned Citizens Vigilante, Mr. Michael Igwebe, and other Nnewi stakeholders.
If you see something, if you say something, you do something. If you see something, say something. If you say something, you do something.
From Nnewi, Chimeziome, ABS News.
You need to vow the determination to remain a responsible, professional and profitable media organization. The Anambra Broadcasting Service ABS has organized a one-day forum aimed at brainstorming with major operators in the advertising industry in Lagos and its environs. According to the managing director of ABS, Chido Obidiegu, the forum is to intimate the station's numerous clients and align professionals with what the management has in stock to move the organization to the next level as they continue to partner with them. Justice Onyemobi of ABS Lagos Bureau reports is taken from here.
The forum, which took place at Redson Blue Hotel, Ikeja, Lagos, was well attended by representatives of different agencies, including Universal Markel, Vision, All Season, SIG, and independent media marketers, among others. Sachido thanked the governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, for providing an enabling environment for ABS to move forward, promising that ABS will continue to provide platforms to market their products and services, as well as content that they will be proud to sell to their clients, noting that ABS as an organization upscaling in terms of equipment and content delivery.
I had a charge from Mr. Governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, to give him a media organization that must be run responsibly, professionally, and profitably. And we felt that there is a need to step out, to go beyond our environment, to go beyond our comfort zone, to speak to the people who run the campaigns, the major campaigns in the country. We're able to speak to them and speak to the fact that Mr. Governor, Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo, is providing all it takes to move ABS to the next level, to recalibrate ABS, because that's essentially what we're doing now. So I think from all indications, they've seen where we are headed, and we say that we are asking for not only partnership with them, that we have to fraternize together, to be able to take ABS to the next level.
In a welcome address, the Director of Commercial Services, ABS, Mrs. Beatrice Akwanamye, thanked all the representatives of the agencies that made out time out of their busy schedules to attend the event, stressing that the organization deemed it fit to organize the event to familiarize with them. In an interview, the Managing Director and CEO, Dark Marketing Services, Chief Dede Kalun, and one of the Managing Directors, Media Field Dancer, Mrs. Susan Anafiong, thanked and applauded ABS for organizing the forum, noting that it will help the brand to remain relevant and nurture the relationship between them and their numerous customers.
I would say it's a first of its kind. I'm overwhelmed. I'm really flabbergasted by the gesture. Running my program with ABS is because I've actually looked into the pedigree of ABS. That's why I had to bring in my program to ABS.
A relationship or a conversation that you can take up and leverage later. So it shouldn't just end here. Whatever relationship has been nurtured today or established, I would say, it shouldn't just end there. It should be something that one person should be in charge of taking it forward by engaging with those people.
The forum featured question and answer as well as exchange of idea sections.
Meanwhile, at a time when ethnic sentiments are rearing up in the nation's politics, two state-owned media organizations, the Anambra Broadcasting Service ABS and Echo FM Lagos State, are collaborating towards a better service delivery for national unity. This was demonstrated when the Managing Director Anambra Broadcasting Service, Sachido Obidewu, went on a peer review visit to management team of Echo FM Lagos State, accompanied by his Director of Commercial Services, Mrs. Beatrice Akwanamye, and ABS Lagos Area Representative, Mrs. Daris Enekebe. Justice Onyemo will be filed on this report, taken from our studio.
It afforded the two broadcast stations opportunity to brainstorm, cross-fertilize ideas on ways to serve the people better through programs and quality content that will encourage the people to embrace diverse ethnic groups that Nigeria is blessed with. Speaking at the visit, the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Anambra Broadcasting Service, Sachido, thanked the General Manager of Echo FM and those in his management team for availing them the opportunity to meet with them and highlighted some of his experiences so far in the job. As Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the station, Sachido noted that he has a lot of things to learn from the experiences of those that run the station that may be of benefit to his own station, just like the staff of Echo FM can benefit from ABS, and thanked them for the warm welcome given to him and his team, noting that the visit will create a mutual relationship with the two stations.
It's a peer review thing, okay? We want to, look at our activities and compare notes with Echo FM and Radio Lagos. It goes without saying that Radio Lagos are right on the front burner in broadcasting in Nigeria. In the southeast, ABS is right in the front burner. So we felt that there's a need for us to compare notes, cross-fertilize ideas, and at the same time, look at areas where we can, help each other. They've shared their experiences with us, and we've also shared our experiences with them. So we're looking at having a mutually beneficial relationship. That is the whole essence of coming here.
While welcoming the team from the ABS, the General Manager, Echo FM, Mr. Jide Lawal, said he is very happy to receive them, appreciating them for choosing Echo FM as station to share their experience with, adding that what they are enjoying in the station is as a result of having staff who are experienced and are committed to their duties, and the help they have received so far from Lagos State Government, promising to render any help that ABS may need from them, even as he urged Sachido to be ready to receive and help them whenever the need arises.
It's a win-win situation for the two stations, Radio Lagos Eco FM on one hand and the Anambra Broadcasting Service on the other hand. So the two of us have something to learn from each other, and I think that's the essence of today's visit, and we are very happy to receive him. And the two of us, on our part, we are taking the lesson that we think can improve us. We are taking it to heart and we are working on them.
The visit also featured the MD-ABS Sachido Obidiegu as a guest in 2 minutes live interview in one of their programs called O Connect, anchored by one of their popular presenter, Double O.
National Youth Service Corps Anambra State has celebrated 5 decades of fostering national unity and development in the country. The celebration held at Archbishop Kanene Albert Obiefuna Retreat Center, Obuno, attracted NYSC staff and corps members across the state, which featured awards presentation for outstanding contributions to the scheme. Njideka Okoye has detailed.
The awards came in 5 categories, namely NYSC Best Local Government Award to Transition Committee Chairman, Anambra East, Dr. Anselm Onora; NYSC Best Friendly Community Award to Nri Community; NYSC Best Core Employer Award to Solution Model Secondary School, Mbako; NYSC Long Service Award to NYSC State Coordinator, Mrs. Blessing Iruma; and NYSC Staff Merit Award to Mrs. Etel Kwazu. Speaking during the celebration, the NYSC State Coordinator, Mrs. Blessing Iruma, said that the award presentation was for motivation, recognition of excellence, inspiration, and to spur both the recipients and others to put in their best for better and higher performance. While thanking the state government, local government councils, traditional rulers, religious bodies, core employers, government agencies, private and public organizations for their support to the scheme, Mrs. Iruma appreciated all stakeholders who has done so well to integrate core members who came from different locations and encouraged them to see Anambra State as home away from home. The NYSC coordinator, who noted that the scheme has a tradition of rewarding excellent performance, stated that President Muhammadu Buhari during the week gave award to over 60 core members in Abuja with automatic employment and international scholarship attached, and thanked the president for seeing the need to recognize the outstanding core members in the course of their service year.
For this wonderful accolade, for the award, thank you, thank you, thank you. This award will spur me to make more sacrifices and to put in my best to the actualization of NYSC's mandate here in Anambra State. Thank you. I dedicate this to all the hardworking personnel of National Youth Service Corps, especially here in Anambra State. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you.
The recipients, in their separate responses, thanked the NYSC for finding them worthy of the award, and Governor Chukwuma Soludo noting that they were able to reach such feats because of his support to their council, community, school, and scheme, and promised to do more. In their remarks, the chairman on the occasion, who is also the Anambra State Chairman, Koren, Engineer Victor Meju, and Chairman Asatu Youth Wing, Comrade Ken Okoli, commended NYSC Anambra State and stated that the contributions of Nigeria Youth Service Corps to national unity and development can never be overemphasized, urging the corps members to put in their best in service to the nation and humanity.
Today is indeed a remarkable day, and good things are beginning to flow this time. And I can see on their faces people smiling, rejoicing. An opportunity for all of us to come in and be part of it. This great history.
NYSC is a noble scheme built on the fact that there was need for national integration and development.
Interlude from NYSC troops formed the highlights of the celebration. In Awka, Njideka Okoye, ABS News.
Thousands of people demonstrated in northern Ethiopia's Tigray region to demand the return of people displaced by a 2-year war there and the withdrawal of outside forces now that the conflict has ended. The war between federal troops and their allies from neighboring Eritrea and the Amharan region on one side and Tigrayan forces on the other concluded with a truce last November after killing tens of thousands of people. Millions were forced from their homes, including hundreds of thousands from land disputed by Tigray and Amharan, whose security forces and the fighters continue to occupy the area. Eritrean troops who are not mentioned in the truce also remain inside Ethiopian territory in several borders town. According to humanitarian workers, its government has declined to comment on the matter. Henok Hiluf, who took part in the protest in the Mekelle, told the press that about 3,500 to 4,000 people were demonstrating there. The peace deal has held since November, with both sides acknowledging progress in implementing key provisions. Over now to sports. Britain's world heavyweight champion Tyson Fury says he is seriously exploring the possibility of a fight in Australia. The unbeaten Fury is currently in the country to support close friend and former WBO heavyweight champion Joseph Parker in his bout against Fega Opelu on Wednesday. The 34-year-old Fury, who boasts a record of 33 wins from 34 fights with 1 draw, is visiting Australia for the first time. Fury hasn't fought since retaining his World Boxing Council title with a decisive stoppage over British rival Derek Chisora in December, with nothing else yet lined up. There have been on-off talks with Alexander Usyk, who holds the WBA, IBF and WBO titles. One of them could be against China's Zhang Zilei or fellow Briton Joe Joyce, or if Usyk fails to materialize. Zhang upset Joyce with a 60-round stoppage in London in April, taking his WBO interim title, and with it the mandatory position to face the sanctioning body's full champion Usyk. Joyce had activated his rematch clause, and Fury is eyeing a possible clash against the winner. That's just about it on the news this morning. But before we go, a quick reminder that you can follow news and programs on ABS from many parts of the world by liking our Facebook page at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Orca. Follow us on Twitter at ABS Radio TV and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log onto our website at www.absradiotv.com. And now the main points again. President Buhari has commissioned the Federal Secretariat, OCA. ABS is collaborating with Echo FM Lagos on quality service delivery. Bishop Ajeng of Lafayette Diocese has tasked Christians on effective communication. And we also told you on the forums in that protesters have called for withdrawal of Eritrean troops from Ethiopia. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround, maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's it on the news at 7. Many thanks for joining us. My name is Chidima Orangwa. Good morning.